Hello, my name is Dale Maley. Today we're going to talk about how to make a marble divider. Well, what is a marble divider? Well, it's actually a switching device that alternates sending marbles down one of two tracks automatically. Now, I got the original design from this from a Richard Brown who died a couple years ago. He was a retired engineer. He made the marble game, and my version shown on the right, and for his granddaughter, and then he sold the plans to a woodworking company, and then I bought the plans from them, which included plans for one divider. And of course, this model is based on 1-inch marbles. I made one of these, and my finished marble machine is shown at the right. This is a SketchUp drawing of the original marble divider that was in Mr. Brown's marble machine game. Let's temporarily remove the front cover from the divider so we can see all the parts inside. And there really isn't much to it. The main element is the center orange piece, which is the divider or flipper, and the rest is just kind of a box to hold up the assembly. Now let's take a look at how this device actually works. I've got 6 series of diagrams here. They start at the upper left, they flow down to the bottom, and then go up to the second column to the top and flow down to the bottom. In the upper left, you see the marble. It's ready to enter the divider. On the second picture down, you see that it's now fallen down against the flipper. And then the third one at the bottom, it started to move towards the bottom because of the weight of the marble. Now in the upper right, it's continuing to move down. The second photo, or middle one on the right, the marble's got the flipper clear down now, and it's ready to exit the device. And on the bottom right, you see the marble on the tapered piece where it leaves the divider and enters a track. Now after that first marble left the divider on the left-hand side, notice that the flipper is the left-hand side still down. Now here comes the second marble entering the divider at the top. In the middle, it automatically goes on the right-hand side of the flipper, and the weight of it pushes the flipper down until the marble exits on the right-hand side of the divider. Now at this point, I wondered if I should make a video of the wooden divider device working, or it might be easier just to make an animation of it in SketchUp. So I decided to go the animation route. So what you do is create a starting scene in SketchUp and then export that as a JPEG file, because my version won't create GIF files. And then I convert each JPEG over to a GIF. Then I rotate the mechanism to the next scene, whatever angle of degrees rotation you need to break it up and make a nice animation. On scene 2, I export that as a JPEG and convert it to a GIF. I keep repeating that process until a full cycle is done. Then I use a program called Unfreeze from 2001 from Whitsoft Development, and I check and it's still available in 2022. I import the GIF files into that Unfreeze program in the right sequence. Then I use that program to export an animated GIF file. And you can pick what speed you want, and for this I picked 50, and they call it the frame delay speed. Once I had the animated GIF file, I used another piece of software to convert that to a standard Windows WMV file. So let's take a look at the animation and see how this divider works. Now I have made 3 or 4 of these divider devices, and on a couple of them I had some issues. They work like 90% of the time, but sometimes, as shown here, in this case here, the marble should fall and go down the left-hand side of the flipper and exit the left-hand side. Sometimes it rolls over that top crest and goes to the right and then exits on the right-hand side chute. So I got to wondering, could I come up with a more robust design that works 100% of the time? So for my improved design, what I ended up doing was adding a protrusion or a lip at the top of the flipper. And here you can see the old flipper and the crest of that flipper, where the marble would sometimes go on the wrong side. On the new design, I made that little protrusion upwards, and my current models using this design work 100% of the time. And I would recommend making the flipper out of a hardwood like oak or maple, hickory, walnut, something hard to stand up to the wear of the marble. Plus, it lets you make that little lip. If this was pine, it's likely that top little lip would break off. I usually upload my finished designs to the SketchUp warehouse, but in case you don't use SketchUp, I went ahead and made some dimension drawings on how to build this improved version of the marble divider. And in the comments section, I'll put a link in there that'll get you a copy of the PDF file, and you'll actually have dimension drawings on how to make the marble divider. So, in summary, this short video explains how to design and build a wood marble divider. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please subscribe. Thank you.